You thought Sapphire had a beastie card with their 6800 Nitro? Wait until you see this. Power Color's insane Radeon RX 6800 XT Red Devil graphics card hits up to 2.65 gigahertz overclock on air and memory overclocked to 17.2 gigabytes per second. According to a recent interview posted November 20th by Extreme IT, link is in the description, the Power Color Red Devil Radeon RX 6800 XT is an absolute monster of an overclocker. And I reiterate this, on air. This reviewer had access to the Power Color card and it posted some test results before the embargo lift. The Red Devil 6800 XT comes as a limited edition where only 1,000 cards are produced, so good luck trying to get one, but it is indicated by the back label plate shown here. Now for the benchmark, right? The RX 6800 XT Red Devil is overclocked to a blazingly fast 2800 megahertz speed, but it wasn't very stable. Later, the card was clocked down to a much more manageable 2.65 gigs clock, which is still about 310 megahertz higher than the out-of-the-box factory overclock of 2340 megahertz on boost. I'm saying manageable, like these overclocks are kind of like the new norm, as we're seeing with this Big Navi launch. I mean, these cards are able to reach some significantly high clocks, and that is just amazing to see. Memory was clocked at 2150 megahertz, which equals about 17.2 gigs, equaling a memory bandwidth of somewhere around like 550. A handful of games were tested, but the real focal point was more the 3D Mark benchmark, Fire Strike, where it was run up to 2.6 gigahertz overclock. The Radeon 6800 XT Red Devil scored an amazing 56,756 points in a benchmark, which is super close to the world record of 59,606 points. So, and imagine maybe with like an LN2 clock, overclock, I would imagine like maybe with an LN2 overclock, they'd be actually able to push this thing up to maybe 3 gigs, and you'd see some insane type of, and you would see some amazing type of world record shattering performance. Just a word of disclaimer, this is a comparison of graphics scored and not the overall score, as the test setups may vary in terms of like different components used for each test bench. The world record run was obtained on a 2.6 gig clock on air using a reference cooler. Again, reference cooler on air. This shows that with LN2, as I just said before, the Radeon 6800 XT can definitely reach somewhere around 2.9 to 3 gigs clocks, which is an incredible feat for AMD's Big Navi system. Another interesting aspect of the card is how well it can keep up with the insanely high clock speed that the Red Devil has to offer. The Radeon RX 6800 XT Red Devil was hovering somewhere around 55 to 56 degrees Celsius with a 2.6 gig boost clock, and the fan speed was about 100%. Now, me personally, I have a Red Devil Vega 56, and when the card goes above 80%, it gets really, really loud unless I'm wearing my headset. So for instance, if I was trying to run something like in the background, recording this video with that card up so high, it would kind of be really annoying and you would actually be able to hear it. So it kind of depends on, you know, your noise tolerance. Me personally, especially as I've grown older, I prefer cars that are much more quiet, just because I want to be able to have my speakers on, and sometimes I don't want to, you know, wear my gaming headphones or something like that, just because it's a little bit more easier to relax. The Red Devil launch was set for November 25th, so pricing and specifications should be posted later on. These AIB cards that are coming out, really looking good, and they're really looking to kind of push the envelope on what we once thought was seemingly impossible with these clocks. The only drawback that I would say from this is, instead of, you know, kind of the partners coming out and releasing these kind of limited edition cards, that they'd be able to get enough supply and actually release these cards so that enough people would be able to get them. You know, with the current situation going on in the world, there's supply shortages on nearly everything, especially if it gets manufactured outside of the country. I myself ordered a couch when I first moved into the place that I'm in right now, and I didn't have a couch for almost a month, but I ordered the couch a month before I moved in. So it took me 2 months just to get a couch set. Now imagine trying to feed the need of all of these gamers in the world that are trying to get, an Xbox Series X or a PlayStation 5 or one of the Radeon series, or even on the NVIDIA side with the Ampere series. There's just shortages going all around because they're not able to produce enough things. So hopefully this situation does get better. One thing I do want to ask is, hey, are you excited about this Power Color card coming out, or are you more looking forward towards the, kind of Sapphire Nitro edition and potentially maybe the Toxic card that comes out? Because the Toxic card or the MSI Lightning card would be something that would compete with the Red Devil. They're kind of the top tier cards of these AIB partners. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe if you like the content, and stay tuned, and thank you for watching.